All right, welcome back. Now today we're going to cover Getting Jacked Part 2, which is going to be, once again, sets and rep protocols, and today we're going to go over the 8x8 method. So if you watched my other videos, I spoke of this method recently that Vince Gironda made popular. He used the 6x6 method and the 8x8 method that became very popular in the bodybuilding scene. So once again, I'm going to go over Vince's method, and then I'm going to give you my method that I think works just a tad bit better. Not that I'm any smarter than Vince. He obviously knows what he's doing. He looks fantastic, and the people he trained look great. But I just think that as time has gone on, we've seen some science and seen some studies, and we're able to tweak that set and rep protocol just a little bit to make it a little bit more effective for hypertrophy. So let's take a look. All right, so Vince Gironda's method is 8 sets, 8 reps, and he wants you to use a 12 rep max, okay? The reason why he wants you to use a 12 rep max is because he wants you to have rest intervals as short as 45 seconds. So if any of you have ever laid down or done bench press or have done squats, so on, it doesn't matter what it is, knocked out 8 hard reps of an 8 rep max, by the time you get to probably set 5, holding up a 45-second rest range is damn near impossible, okay? So Vince's method is revolved around density, okay? He wants you to lower your rest intervals because he wants to produce a lot of lactate, okay? And the more lactate you produce inside your muscle fibers, when you're hitting your slow twitch fibers, you're gonna induce a lot of hypertrophy. And it works fantastic. We've seen it for years and years and years now, and not a single person complains about it except for the fact that shit fucking hurts and it sucks, but it works great, okay? Now, my method is just a tad bit different. It's almost the same, but I changed things up a little bit, so let's take a look. So the OTA method, the Outperform Training Academy method, is this. We go 8 sets for 8 reps, but I'm gonna use an 8 rep max, okay? If you saw my last video, I talked about the importance of working fast twitch fibers and slow twitch fibers. They're both very important for hypertrophy, so why not work both of them? You don't always have to work fast twitch fibers, always just doing heavy, long, slow rest intervals. Now, 8 reps is not really considered fast twitch fibers, and we can still induce a lot of lactate, but we don't have to rest so short. So what we're gonna do is we're still gonna use an 8 rep max. Now, an 8 rep max is gonna allow us to use more weight than, say, a 12 rep max. Well, if we're gonna use more weight, we're just gonna up the rest a little bit, okay? So, well then, Jules, what's the difference? Well, the difference is the fact that if I'm using an 8 rep max, I'm using more weight than I would for a 12 rep max. Now, through accumulation of working out over and over and over, it's the same thing. The more weight you lift, the better results you're gonna get. So this method works awesome, okay? It works really well. I just find this method to be a little bit more effective because we're allowed to push the same amount of reps, but we're gonna have more load at the end total, okay? Remember, you're only gonna rest 1 minute. Also, you can do a burnout set afterwards. So let's say you did squats for 8 sets of 8 reps on an 8 rep max with 1 minute's rest. If you want to now bounce over and finish off another set of legs, say on leg press or Bulgarian split squats, which would be 1,000 times better than leg press, you can still use this method, do a 12 rep repetition maximum, and only rest 45 seconds. Now you'll be hitting both angles. You'll get great results either way, all right? Stay tuned. I got more videos coming up on how to get jacked. I've got so much to show you on different sets and rep schemes that have been proven to work time and time again. So stay tuned if you're serious about putting on muscle.